Yo, what up? This is this holy shug here. Uh uh Fuck. I don't know how to make videos. I'm gonna just be showing y'all how to make a NASCAR ALOE type beat. NASCAR ALOE type beats are just, I would use my own sample and make it 808 heavy and just sound weird as fuck. Like, try to make your beat sound weird as fuck, because that's how NASCAR beats sound like. But this is the melody I made with my zipper. Just use a zipper for my jacket, and this is it without any effects. And then I added this gross beat and used the momentary and underwater sound effect. And then I added a little bit of reverb, turned the wet all the way up, the dry all the way down, and then I turned the low cut all the way up and made it a little bit wider than intended. So this is what it sounds like with reverb. And then I added a fast distortion and just used the preset some oomph. And then I added a second gross beat, but halftime. I forgot to mention that the way I patterned it or layered it, I made these two the original sample, so it sounded I pitched it up basically, as you can see, to 400 cents, just 4 octaves up. And then I made this one unique right here, the third one, and I pitched it down so it'd add a little bit of variety, but I don't think you can hear it with the halftime. The next thing I did was the 808, and I used Nick Meier's Death Star 808 from his kit, and this is the first 808 pattern. And this is the second 808 pattern. I added variety on the 808 because, you know, NASCAR ALOE type beats are very unique and they tend to change a lot. So the way I added this one was you double click on that and you just click this little thing right here, and then it makes it like that. It makes a sliding note. But I did it on the first of these, so then all of these sound like they're not actually C5, but instead they sound a little bit higher up. So basically with the 808 I added an EQ and I boosted, just made it so it'd be fucking, here's the 808 normally. Here's the 808 with the EQ. And then I added distortion, but I used the plugin, used the preset some oomph again. The next thing I went on with was the kick, and I used my boy, shout out Develop Sauce, but I used his kick. It's my favorite kick to use. I always use it, but I basically just made it so it'd kind of match the 808 but it would be different from the 808. I'd have notes like this second one right here, which is not with the 808. Didn't do anything with the kick, I just boosted the velocity. And then next we're moving on to the hi-hats. And I didn't really do anything with the hi-hats, but here's the hi-hat pattern I used. And with the hi-hat, I added the channel pitch so the hi-hat would go down progressively. So here's what it sounds like without any other instruments. So from here, after this first pattern, it would be at that lower velocity throughout the whole way of the song. Here's what it sounds like with the 808. The next thing I did was add a snare, and with the snare I also added, first I normalized it, and I didn't do much to the snare, but I added the channel pitch down, so this first pattern is different from all the rest, and the velocity from here on out goes lower, well, stays at the same low pitch. And then I added a open hat, and I didn't do much but just turn it down. After the hi-hat, I added another snare, but this one would be a perk, and I didn't do much to this one either, but it stays the same basically. I forgot to mention on the master I had EQ, and I just boosted the lows and the highs, and then I added a soft clipper to make things just sound smoother.